Hi, I'm Billi Maddox, and today I'm going to show you how to make a small notebook out of one sheet of paper. Welcome to Bookbinding Basics Part 8. I know, 8 episodes in. Today we're going to do a really simple notebook. Now, if you've watched my videos, maybe you'll have seen this hanging around. Maybe even this. Maybe you've asked yourself, what is this? Is it just a little thing, a little card? No, it's a little calendar. It's my schedule of uploading. Now, I use this little notebook just as like an extension of my, what I call my shop notebook. I also have calendars in here. So it's an extension, a little mobile extension of my shop notebook. So this I can carry around. It's also, again, just one sheet of paper, so I can throw this into my pocket. No big deal. If it gets all messed up, I can make another one or make another one and it'll be fine. You're not making this notebook to last you a lifetime. This is sort of out of necessity. Imagine you needed a little notebook. All you got is a piece of paper and you want something a little more portable. You can do this anywhere. So today we're gonna learn how to make that. It's actually really easy and there's like a little bit of magic to it because it's a series of folds and a little bit of a tear and then you're good. First of all, I have to explain how you have to set this up. Now understand that this gets folded into this. My number one spot is my top page. Fourth page ends up here somehow, fifth, sixth, seventh, and that actually ends up being my last page. This is how you would set it up if you wanted to print stuff on here. Could be a cool little way to do a tiny little zine or something like that. Here we have it set up and I put it with the numbers just so that you can see what the folds are doing once we get into this. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna give this a nice little fold down the half. It doesn't have to be too precise or anything like that. I like really sharp creases, so I like to then fold it this way after I open it up again. I'm not even gonna use the bone folder there. Now we have this folded in quadrants. What we wanna do now is make sure we get these folds as well. I like to bring it to the center, right on that line. And then again, I'll do the same thing for the other side. Bring it to that center line here. This is quick and easy. I make these like in my sleep. Now we've got this folded into eighths. Now what we want to do is fold it across this like lengthwise spine here. There are a million ways you could do this. You could run a little sort of hobby knife down here and cut it. We want this slit open here. You want to know how I do it? This is how I do it. And I just tip of my tongue from that line to that line. Then what I'll do is fold it this way and it just kind of splits open very easily. You see how it sort of ends, that slit ends right on this sort of panel and it ends right on this panel. So we've got this weird piece of paper and you're like, well, how are you gonna make that into a, how are you gonna make this paper with a hole in it? How are you gonna make this into a notebook? Calm down. Everyone, calm down. I don't know why you're screaming at me. I'm gonna show you. This is a little bit of a magic trick. Now look what happens. Now we wanna bring these in like this, and then we wanna bring these down like this, and then we just wanna close it up. Boom! You've got yourself a notebook. Perfect. You'll have to play around with how you print these things. As you noticed, a couple of these numbers did flip. So if there's something specifically that you want printed horizontally there, it takes a couple prints, you know? Now, you're gonna say one more thing. You're gonna say one more thing. This doesn't really help me. I clicked on this to be able to make a usable notebook. You gave me a little tiny thing. You want something a little more substantial. I hear you. I understand you. Is it possible? Is it? Is it possible? I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Get yourself a bigger piece of paper. That's all you need. I'm gonna fold this. I'm gonna try the same little trick. You should be able to do this without any tools. I'm showing you that. Down that line. Ooh, this is gonna be a little tough. It's gonna work. Now what are we left with? The exact same thing! One sheet of paper with a hole in it. We're gonna bring this in like that. And here we are. Boom. That's how you make a notebook with one sheet of paper. Thanks so much for watching, Raquel. Oh, look, baby.